So for this cup, it is going to be a pencil tumbler. So we have to paint each section individually. I have taped off my top part that will be my eraser. So we are going to go ahead and paint that pink and then immediately glitter over it. So right here, I noticed that I had made a huge mistake. I forgot to sand my tumbler to prep. All right, guys, I have sanded and now my paint is sticking so much better. Always make sure you sand the entire surface of your cup. It gives the paint something to stick to and makes it have better coverage. Now that I have it all covered, I'm going to go ahead and add my pink glitter. Once you have the glitter all the way around, you're going to want to tap the cup and get off any excess. Now we're going to sit and let it dry for a little bit. Alright, so we have this coat dry. This coat does take a little bit of patience. It's important that each coat dries fully before you add another one on. I did use my heat gun to kind of speed up the process. So for the second coat, you can do this one of two ways. Some people repaint it and glitter it again. I use just regular Mod Podge. I feel like it covers better. So we put our Mod Podge on here. We brush it on. And we just put the glitter right back over. And peel our paint off while it's a little wet. It should have some nice clean lines. After that second coat is dry, we need to go ahead and seal it again. So I'm going to brush any excess off. I have a bucket that I put all of my extra glue in. I'm going to brush it pretty hard, get any excess off, and then we are going to go ahead and put another coat of Mod Podge on just the pink. We need to seal it so the pink glitter doesn't run into the silver and then the yellow and then all the way down. Moving on to the next color, I have my tape where I want my silver as well as the black. I'm going to go ahead and do the black first on the bottom of the cup. We're going to go ahead and paint it and add our black glitter. Then I move to the other side of the cup, which is going to be our silver, so I'm going to go ahead and paint that gray. And now add our silver glitter. I have done 2 coats of both the black and the silver and let them dry as well as sealed them. I'm now going to move to my yellow portion, but first we need to cover up where our brown is going to go. So I used my Cricut to just print out some triangles. I'm going to put that where I do not want any yellow paint. I'm also got my other colors fully taped off. We're going to go ahead and spray paint all of the rest of the exposed cup yellow. You're going to have to completely ignore the fact that I painted my hand yellow. Definitely recommend using a PVC pipe or some kind of holder for this. It'll make things a lot easier. Now that my spray paint is dry, I'm going to put some Mod Podge over this and add our yellow glitter. Again, drying and then doing a second coat as well. At this point, I'm going to peel off all of the tape that is hiding the other colors. I'm also going to peel off that white vinyl that hides where the brown part is going to be. Now we need to cover up the surrounding glitter so we don't get brown paint. I'm using the same type of triangles and reversing it and putting it on the yellow so it covers that up. I'm also going to cover the black up with some masking tape. Now that I have that all taped off, I'm going to paint the brown part. and then go over and glitter that right away as well. Here I am starting on the second coat with some Mod Podge and another layer of glitter. Now I can peel all the masking tape off of the bottom and the yellow part. I am going to put some vinyl on this, but first I want to go ahead and put a thin layer of epoxy on it. So the first layer of this cup is going to take about 40 mLs of epoxy. I do use a 2-part epoxy, so I have measured 20 mLs of part A, 20 mLs of part B, and I'm going to put them together in a bigger mixing cup, stir them for 3 to 4 minutes. I have poured my first layer, let it spin overnight. Now we need to add some vinyl details. I put some silver pinstripes as well as some gold pinstripes on here. It's just regular vinyl that I've cut with my Cricut. So we are going to go ahead and apply 2 pinstripes to the top of this cup. Another thing I forgot to do, after the first coat of epoxy, you want to go ahead and trim up the top of that cup, get any epoxy that may have came inside. So I go ahead and sand it real well, use a straight razor blade, and just get off any epoxy or paint or glitter that is on the top of that cup. I also do it at kind of an angle, that way it'll expose some of the stainless steel, so it allows the second coat of epoxy to have something to hold on to. Now that I have that all cleaned up, I'm going to go ahead and apply my gold pinstripe to the bottom as well as on top of the brown. I just go ahead and use long pinstripes and use my X-Acto knife to trim them where needed. And there it is with all of the pinstripes. Now, if this was going to be personalized, I would go ahead and put the name on it as well. But this one is going to be kept plain, so now it is ready for its second coat of epoxy. And here she is, folks. A lot of time went into this cup, but I think she turned out so beautiful, and I cannot wait to post it on my new Etsy store.